Hey friends, it's time to film Testing New Makeup episode 38. So if you guys are interested in seeing the new Flower Beauty eyeshadow palettes, the newest foundation launch from MAC Cosmetics, and the Milani lip oils, then just keep watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is KARENHARRIS. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. I post about 3 to 4 times a week, so highly recommend subscribing, turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay, so I did post a bit of an Ulta haul on my Instagram, and I've been doing like these little quick hauls on Instagram whenever I get a few packages. And I did place a pretty big Ulta order. I had been just saving my Ulta points for no particular reason. And of course, all of the holiday palettes from like Tarte, Too Faced, Urban Decay dropped last Sunday on the Ulta website. And I was like, you know what? Now is the time. Let's order these palettes with my points. So I cashed them in. Anyway, I did a haul because all the palettes showed up and you guys requested overwhelmingly to actually see the new Flower Beauty palettes because, you know, life is just full of irony. The ones that were the most affordable is the ones you guys wanted to see first. So I have the new Coastal Lights and Garden Lights palettes from Flower Beauty. I did swatch these. Also, I did pull out the 2 original palettes from Flower Beauty that I have. I did see them on the Flower Beauty website. I forgot to check if they were in stock or not, but I will go ahead and double check and I'll put it on the screen. But anyways, I figured we could do some comparisons, some swatches, test out some of the other new makeup I picked up from Ulta. So I am just very, very excited to try these out. I'm not gonna lie, I low-key wish you guys had picked the Tarte Maneater palette, but I'll just play with that next. But I did get this new foundation from MAC. So I haven't bought a MAC foundation in forever. And from what I remember in the past, NC42 has been my shade. So we'll try it and see, but this is the MAC Studio Radiance Serum Powdered Foundation. So this foundation claims that it offers 24-hour hydration, 80% skincare base with hyaluronic acid, medium buildable coverage, radiant glow finish, 12-hour wear, transfer resistant, non-creasing, non-caking, does not clog pores. So quite a few claims on this foundation. I'm really excited to try it because I haven't tried a MAC foundation in a hot second. And the only makeup I have on right now is my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I've been loving this one throughout the summer, so I'm excited to get some makeup on. I did wash my hair. Go me, I know. Who am I? No, I'm just kidding. But I did wash my hair as well. We're actually gonna try and do a date night today. I'm so excited. I should probably give him this a shake. Oh well. I'm so excited because we had 2 babysitters, right? We started off with 2. One got a job and she's just been super busy this summer. And then the other one was our original babysitter and she actually went off to college. So I haven't had a babysitter in a hot second, but our college student is back in town for Labor Day weekend. So I texted her because honestly, it's just been like non-stop for me and my husband, and I empathize with all parents out there. But it's just been non-stop for us. You know, sometimes having somebody to watch your kids is just like such a blessing, and unfortunately, we don't really have like any family members around us that we could have watch our kids for us. So I had even told you guys, like even when I went to have my surgery a week or 2 ago, I had to go in by myself because my husband had to watch our kids, and I'm a full-time stay-at-home mom / YouTuber. So yeah, when I'm not able to watch them, he's our other option. And so I'm just so happy to be able to have some time to ourselves. We actually wanted to go see like the Barbie movie, and so we asked her like, can you come at like 1 p.m. and watch our kids? And she's like, oh, I got homework, so we're only gonna do a couple hours, but we'll take it. I was just like texting her saying like, thank you so much. You have no idea how much we're looking forward to just like having some you know, just the two of us time, because it is very stressful being out with two kids. They always require like lots and lots of attention because they're so small, you know, because our toddler doesn't really understand anything, so she doesn't know what safety is, and like maybe I shouldn't like run out on the street or the pavement, or I should slow down so I don't trip and fall, things like that. So anyways, very, very excited about that. So I figured I have to do my makeup anyway, so why not film it? But this foundation, it's definitely radiant. I feel very radiant right now. I don't know if I'm feeling too radiant, but I can definitely use some powder to help with that. It is giving me a medium coverage. I can still see like a few slight imperfections, but I think for the most part it really made my skin look beautiful. So I'm excited to see if this dries down and how much long wear I can get out of it. I'm very curious. So yeah, that is the new MAC foundation that I have just been dying to get my hands on, but I didn't want to order it, and then I was like, oh, I have this other stuff I want to get. So I've been loving this Tower 28 concealer. I didn't have too much hope for it because I thought maybe it wouldn't have like a lot of coverage, but honestly it feels really creamy, and so far I've really been enjoying it. So I'm just gonna use that to give myself some extra coverage under the eyes. And I did pull out a brand new beauty blender to test out this matte foundation. Yeah, I just feel like the Tower 28 concealer is so creamy. It really like just blends into your skin beautifully. I have no complaints. Really, really like how that one sets. Okay, so for eyeshadow primer, I'm going to use the Pat McGrath eyeshadow primer. I'm going to set my under eyes with the Hourglass powder. I'm going to set the rest of my face after I do like blush and highlighter and stuff, so we'll save that for later. Now let's go ahead and look at these new palettes from Flower Beauty. So like I said, I do own the original two. The first one that came out was Jungle Lights. This was so widely popular. It kept selling out at Ulta, and I have had this for quite some time. And then they came out with Desert Lights, which is such a beautiful palette if you like neutrals. Now these are all shimmer shades, but I will tell you, I did swatch these so you guys can see the originals in action. Oh my gosh, these are such creamy eyeshadows. I feel like if all drugstore eyeshadows had such high quality, people wouldn't buy like Too Faced palettes, because these are so dang good. If you like that putty kind of really, really creamy, really thick shimmer shadows, you will really like this. I don't have oily eyelids though, so I'd be curious to hear from somebody with oily eyelids. I know my friend Heather did buy these, the originals and the new ones, so I know she's gonna have a video go up. I'm not sure when, but she did mention in her new makeup releases video that she posts every Sunday that she is planning on posting with these palettes. So keep an eye out if you have oily skin and oily eyelids. I know she does, but for me, I have pretty normal, dry kind of skin. So on me, these work beautifully. As I said before, the swatches, I just like re-swatched them because I was just so curious about them, and they swatch really nicely. And let me tell you, the new ones swatch just as beautifully as the originals. They have the same texture. I will say on this Coastal Lights one, the top three swatched a little less creamy, but I feel like these you could almost use as a highlighter as well if you want to do like a multi-purpose. These ones feel a little bit more like a Super Shock highlighter, but this row definitely felt very similar to the eyeshadows in this one and like the ones in the Jungle Lights and Desert Lights. So I think they have kept the formula very consistent throughout all of these palettes. And then I was wondering if Garden Lights was similar to Jungle Lights, but honestly, when you look at them side by side, they don't look that similar. I will say that there are quite a few neutral shadows in the old ones as well as the new ones. So, I mean, it might not be exactly the same, but they might be a hair similar. But I think it's fun that they did new ones because, you know, everybody can always use like a little refresh when it comes to their eyeshadows. So very, very excited. I hope the swatches were helpful. I also did post swatches on my Instagram story, so I did save that in a highlight if you guys want to check it out on Instagram as well. I know you know I'm not the biggest fan of an all shimmer look, so I'm just going to go ahead and use a matte eyeshadow palette to start off the eye look. and then we'll pop on some shades from the new Flower Beauty palettes. Okay, so I'm going to use my blends palette from Blend Bunny. I haven't used this in a hot second, so I'm very excited. I think I'm going to use like purples and create like a purpley look. I just know what's coming for fall. Like they just showed the new ABH palette. I saw Glamlite's going to start sneak peeking their Halloween palette. I have something from an indie brand that I love that hasn't been announced yet that I'm like obsessed with and dying and can't wait to film with. The new Beaute bar. I bought the new Gucci concealer. Like there's just so much good makeup coming out. I can't even. I just feel like we're just like mentally needing to prepare ourselves because I don't think we're ready. So I'm just taking a Sigma brush and going into the shade Signs from the Blends palette. This is like the OG rainbow palette for me now. It's just, you know, consistently good. And I also have the Beaute bar Best Mattes palette. That one's also a good go-to all matte palette when I need shades like this. But oh my gosh, I'm just so excited for holiday. I'm so excited for Halloween actually. I don't know about holiday, but I'm so excited for Halloween. Oh my gosh, that purple. You know, sometimes you just forget how good things are because you're like testing so many things out, but this palette is solid. Okay, I'm going to go into the shade Giggle, which is the lighter purple, and I'm just going to put that on the inner corner. I'm wearing a blue dress, but I figured I could use some of the purpley shades in the Garden Lights. I would love to do like multiple looks with these palettes, but I have so many things that I bought from Ulta, so I figured if I can do one look with each of the things I bought and then I can create looks off camera, and that way at least I will get a video up, because if I wait to do multiple looks then I won't have anything done and then I would have just spent all my Ulta points in vain. So probably more information than anybody ever cared to know about YouTube, but that's just the nature of the beast when you are an eyeshadow palette reviewer. Okay, I already decided to switch things up and I'm going to go into this shade called Submerge. It's such a pretty teal. It's calling my name, and I'm picking it up on a Wayne Goss number 19 brush. And I want to use this on the outer corner and just kind of integrate it into that purple that we put on the outer crease. I'm trying to get better at like combining different colors. I'm such a like monochromatic eye look gal, so I've been trying really hard to like go outside my comfort zone and mix shades, and I feel like some formulas just allow that to happen much more seamlessly than others. So yeah, I figured let me try my hand at putting some teal into this purple look. So far it looks good. Trying to build it up a little bit. And then I'm going to go into the shade called Spellbound in the Blend Bunny palette. It's this dark navy blue, and I think I might even use a little bit of the black because I really want it to be a very smoky outer corner. Okay, I think that turned out really good. Now, this video is not supposed to be about this part of the eye look, but you know, it is what it is. We might as well talk about it while we're doing our makeup. Okay, I do have to say it looks like the MAC foundation has set itself. It does feel a little bit sticky yet, but I think it'll dry down some more while I keep doing my makeup. So I decided I really wanted to play with some of these purples. So this one looks pretty. We also have, like, I was thinking initially like this greeny color would look pretty on my lids. So many options. It's so hard sometimes. Maybe I will try this color. Let's just try it and see. So I'm just picking up with a brush like this. It's like a old Morphe brush that I bought a bunch of these for eyeshadow because it's like a concealer brush, so it picks up these thick metallics really nicely. Always want to give it a spray, and I'm going to start here on the outer corner. Ooh, that's pretty. And I'm going to blend it into the blue. Ooh, okay. Cool. I was expecting this to be a lot lighter, so I'm kind of like, it's a pleasant surprise that it's actually a little bit darker, and I might be picking up the blue matte too, but that's okay. Works for me. I feel like these are the kind of shadows that come alive when you use your finger, so I might do that as well. But that is the blue shade from Coastal Lights, and then I want to take this kind of grungy purpley color, and I'm just gonna switch over the side of the brush and pick up the purple, and I'm gonna give it a little spray, and we're just gonna tap that on the inner corner. So my camera battery died in the middle of me putting on my lighter shadow of choice, this purpley one, and I did use my finger just a little bit just to amp it up, and I ended up doing the lower lash line off camera as well, which is not a big deal, and I did my brows as well because I was like, might as well get it done before I turn my camera on. So I will say that I did have a bit of fallout from the mattes, but I think that was my own fault because I kept closing my eyes and I think it just kind of like transferred. But the look is done. It's definitely a lot deeper than I anticipated, but we'll see how we go ahead and complete this look. So I think I'm going to use this one. It's new, but it's kind of like one I've been using in all of my testing new makeup videos, but this is the one from Tarte, and it's the Maneater Stick Bronzer, and I really have been enjoying it. I love how creamy it is, and it's so easy to blend. I know not everybody loves such a easy to blend bronzer, but I sure as heck do. I've been comparing this one to the Juvia's Place, and I kind of like this one a little bit better than the Juvia's Place because it's so much easier to blend into my skin, so that makes me super happy. And I think the tone is really nice as well. Okay, so for blush, I feel like we have to use one of these Flower Beauty blushes. I haven't used one of these in a hot second, so I might as well go ahead and try it. So these are really nice. They're kind of a dupe to the Glossier ones. They're the Blush Bombs, and I have the shade Cinnamon that I'm going to use in this look today. It's been a while since I've used these, so I think this is the perfect opportunity. But they're just so pretty, and you can really build them up, which I love, and they're affordable drugstore priced blushes. And sometimes Ulta has like really good deals on their drugstore stuff, like buy one get one half off, or 25% off, or they always just have like a $3 off coupon. So really great way to score a good deal on drugstore, but they have a lot of beautiful colors, and I really think this formula is very beginner friendly and easy. So yeah, this color Cinnamon is so cute if you want to look like you've been outside a little, got a little suntan. Super great for that. Okay, so for highlighter, I'm going to be brave, and I'm going to try this Coastal Lights palette, and I'm going to try the middle shade. It just reminds me so much of a ColourPop Super Shock. I feel like I'm going to be okay. So I'm just picking it up on this Real Techniques brush that I use all the time for highlighter, and I feel like I don't even need a ton. I'm just going in with that. I mean, this MAC foundation is so radiant that I really don't feel like I need much more of radiance. But yeah, I did end up using that as a highlighter. I think that when you're kind of on a budget, if you can use your eyeshadow for more than one thing, that's always wonderful. So I think you can use it as a highlighter. You might even be able to use these two as blush toppers if you are very lightly complected. Okay, next we're going to try the Milani lip oils. I bought two shades. We have Honey Fig and Cocoa Cacao, I think is how you say that. So I'm very interested in this formula. Let's go ahead and line my lips really quick. I like to have lip liner on when I'm trying a lip oil just to give it a little bit more color and pigmentation. Okay, so as always, I used a Unearthly lip liner. I'm obsessed with these. This is the shade Char. It's like a beautiful cool tone brown shade. I had mentioned in my Instagram little unboxing that Milani is one of my favorite brands. And so I was really excited to see what they did with their lip oil formula. So I really am so excited that they did these beautiful nude shades. So one is like a terracotta brown and the other one's more of like a chocolate brown. Super pretty, right up my alley. I wouldn't have bought two lip oils, but I just could not pick. So I'm going to pick for today the shade Honey Fig, and I haven't tried these before, so this is going to be a true first impressions. Let's put it on and see how we feel. Okay, first impressions, it has a beautiful cake batter scent. I like the dough foot. Super comfortable. Oh, it tastes very sweet on the lips. Oh my gosh. That kind of caught me off surprise. It's not as like glossy looking as some lip oils, but it definitely feels very hydrating, nourishing, incredibly sweet. Like I feel like I just put candy on my lips and I can like taste it. So I don't know if I needed that second coat. Maybe I should have just done one coat. But super duper comfy. Doesn't feel too sticky at all. Yeah, definitely feels like a lip oil. I love that for me. Okay, very cool. Another good lip oil find from the drugstore. So yeah, the look is done. I'm just gonna spray my face, powder my face, put on some mascara, throw on some earrings, and I'll be right back to give you guys my first impression thoughts on the new products I tried out today. Okay friends, so here is the finished look. What do you guys think? I'm actually trying to air dry my hair today, just so you guys know. I have the JVN like air dry cream in my hair. I actually have quite a bit of a wave in my hair now as I've gotten older. And so once it air dries, it does actually look pretty like wavy. So I'm trying to rock the wave a little bit, and that product actually works really well if you're looking for an air dry cream. I will link it in the description box for you guys. I think I saw it being recommended by somebody on YouTube and I picked it up, so I really like it. I've used it a couple of times in my hair. So anyway, this is the finished look, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys my thoughts on some of the new makeup I just tested out. So let's start off with the low-hanging fruit here, the Milani lip oils. These are very nice. They feel very hydrating and really makes my lips feel nice and smooth. I do have a lot of lip oils. I've been buying lip oils. It's like a bit of a toxic trait with me. I just bought one of the new ones from Beaute as well, and I also picked up a color kind of similar to this one, kind of a brownie shade. So I think I need to give myself like a hard stop on the lip oils because I've just been so curious about the different brands, but eventually they all kind of start feeling the same. Like these ones feels nice, but I don't know that it's gonna like blow my mind, you know. But also I guess as far as a drugstore price point goes, these are very nice. And I really like the two shades I picked out. You guys know I am such a sucker for nude shades, and these are two really beautiful shades for somebody with my skin tone. So kudos to Milani on that. I will link everything that I can in my description box for you guys in case you want to find these, and usually those are going to be affiliate codes and links, so thank you so much in advance if you use them. I did use the Melt powder just to finish off my makeup. I just wanted to mention that in case you were wondering. Just had that sitting here in front of me. And then as far as the MAC foundation, you guys, I'm not sure about this one. It's a little bit too radiant for me. I did go ahead and powder my entire face with that Melt powder. So I feel like that is also making it radiant because that is a radiant powder. But oh man, I feel like with me and radiant foundations, I was so into that dewy look. But in the last few months, my preferences have changed and I prefer to look more matte or like more normal on my skin versus like a radiance. So we're still navigating that, but this is a little more radiant than what I like. I thought since it was called like a powdered foundation, I thought maybe it would have a little bit more of like that demi matte look to it, but I feel like it's so radiant. So I'm not 100% sure how I feel about this, but I will keep trying it and I will keep you guys posted. So far, first impressions, it's not my favorite. I kind of prefer that Fenty skin tint stick thing that I've been using the last couple of times. So yeah, not sure about that. And then as far as the Flower Beauty palettes go, I think these are so incredible for $20. I hope they come out with more of these. I think we need to see different tones and more variety. I think it would be so cool if they did like a jewel tone one with like green, a really yellow gold, a red, a blue, like some really deep, beautiful jewel tones that you could use as accent colors. But yeah, these are really nice palettes. I mean, very creamy metallics. So if you don't like creamy metallics, you're not gonna like these. The other thing you could do is just buy one and see how you feel before you get the other ones. So yeah, I do love that they added some more options. So hopefully it means that more of you will go out and try these. Are these color stories that I am absolutely drawn to right away? Not really, but they're such good quality for the price point. So I wanted to get these and talk about them on my YouTube channel because I felt like it would be something that my subscribers were interested in, and I definitely feel like I read the situation right because a lot of you, a majority of you, of all of the things I showed in that Ulta haul, you guys mostly requested seeing the Flower Beauty palette. So I'm happy I was able to get this video done for you guys. And yeah, that's it. That is it for this video. Testing New Makeup episode 38 is done and dusted. Hopefully you guys are seeing this on Labor Day. So if you guys have not seen, I do have a giveaway that's ending today. I will go ahead and put the link down below in case you wanted to enter. I have a bunch of stuff I'm giving away. I did pick up a Blend Bunny Primal palette. I'm going to throw in a bunch of other goodies. I think I might even do multiple winners just because I do have quite a bit of makeup I would like to gift. So yeah, go ahead and enter. You never know, you might get lucky. And I hope you guys are having a fabulous Labor Day weekend. I will see you guys in another video very, very soon. Bye!